This week on CountryMusicJunkies.com, we have a new artist to introduce you to. I am speaking with the lovely and talented singer-songwriter, Kate Todd. Kate, thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me.
Well, we're really pleased to be chatting with you. I know you've got a lot going on. You've got a new album out, new single. I know you've had an incredibly busy summer, but let's take things back a little bit because you've been in the entertainment industry from both an acting side of things and a singing and performing side of things for quite a long time. So can you kind of take us back to the beginning and, talk about your journey and how you kind of evolved into country music?
Music always came first for me, and I've begun my journey in the entertainment industry playing Lily Randall on a show called Radio Free Roscoe, and played a bit of guitar, and that's how I got that role, and just was fortunate to kind of get roles after that, and I'm certainly hopeful that there's still a few more roles out there for me, but the fans and the recognition that I've made through those shows have been really invaluable to me as an entertainer and performer. But music is just gratifying on a more personal level, and it's my work. I created it, I wrote it, I performed it, and that brings me a lot of joy. And it's very gratifying for me personally. So if people connect with the tunes, then that's just a bonus.
That's amazing. Now, let's chat a little bit about your sound and what fans can kind of expect from your music if they aren't familiar with it. How would you describe your sound and your style?
Well, I always say it's kind of like a little bit of lace, a little bit of leather. And in my country, the current single right now, that I wrote that in the bridge, and it's that idea where I have a little bit of tomboy in me. I grew up in the country and had a lot of guy friends and whatnot, but I'm also still very feminine as well. Like, I can hang out with the guys, but I'm definitely not one of them. And that was true in the character that I played in Radio Free Roscoe, where she had a lot of guy friends, and I think a lot of the reason why I was cast was because of that kind of personality and that natural ability on camera, because I never had acted before.
Wow.
So for me, it's just kind of rocking out, but also being soft and tender as well. And I hope it's relatable to men and women, and I hope there's a little bit, something for everyone.
That's amazing. Now let's chat about Anywhere With You. You mentioned it's your new album, released back in May, and I know you've got a couple of singles out from that album. What can fans expect from the album in terms of the stories that you're telling?
Yeah, well, we went down to Nashville and took a bunch of ideas down there, and it was my first trip. We wrote with really amazing songwriters. Patricia Conroy and I and Peter Linsman co-wrote Anywhere With You, the title track. And I wrote that song when I was in university and had a friend who had a Harley Davidson, and wrote the beginning of it, took it to them, and they were like, yeah, that's really cool. But as far as the album goes, it's definitely a departure from my 2012 debut album, Finding My Way, in terms of it's more, it has a little bit more anthemic. There's more rockiness to it, dance, people can dance to it, and but there's also some very emotional sides, just like Kiss Me You Fool off the album. So I think it has a little bit of everything, but it's definitely more energetic than anything I've done before.
Amazing. And if fans were to go and check you out, how would you describe a Kate Todd show, like a live performance?
Yeah, well, like I said, I think it's that little bit of lace, a little bit of leather. So it's definitely a lot of rock and roll. I play electric guitar and acoustic guitar, but I always usually have a guitar in my hand, and it's leather jackets and lots of fun and comfortable, relaxed atmosphere. I guess I would describe it that way.
Excellent. Okay. And what's next for? I know the summer is super busy, but what's next for the fall? What can fans expect coming up in the next little while?
Yeah, well, we're just deciding on the third single and getting some people's opinions on that, and have a lot of friends in the industry, and just, the third single is kind of a big one, and we're excited to kind of pick that. But I also have been part of the video game franchise Assassin's Creed, so I did a voice role on that, and I know that is kind of something that I've still been involved with. So some more stuff coming from that, and then the music. So it's been pretty exciting.
Excellent. And if fans want to connect with you, of course, they can go to katetodd.com. How about social media? Where can they connect with you on there?
Yeah, pretty much anywhere. Twitter Twitter is a good one. My handle is just Kate Todd, and on Facebook I have a fan page as well that I try to update as much as possible. So those are two good spots to stay connected with me.
Excellent. And fans, if you want to check out Kate Todd or her album or find out a little bit more about her, you can head to katetodd.com. Kate, thank you so much for chatting with us. It's been great.
Yeah, thank you so much.